Something great can come from nothing. And I am convinced that this Pisces season 2024 is going to show you and teach you how to let nature take its fucking course. Fuck a rose growing out of concrete. Look at this. Growing out of gravel. You are going to learn how to be patient, how to be kind, how to nurture, how to love, how to give. When it's appropriate to wait, when it's appropriate to be impatient. How to interact with authority. How to let yourself receive help. This Pisces season, we are going to learn how to let nature take its course, baby. Pisces season is the most complex sign. It's the most complex season because it is a culmination of all of the signs into one. And you will feel that completion. You will know that wholeness if you give yourself patience so your something great can grow out of the gravel. Something great growing from the gravel, eh? That was the message. Now let's dive in. Hydrate, light it if you got it. So I welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this Pisces season 2024. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Pisces season 2024. And this something from nothing message that came whilst I was in Hawaii. What is this? For our greatest and highest good? Go on ahead, I just want to dive in. What is this? What is this something great that's growing from the gravel? This is a general reading, so eat the meat, leave the bones. There is some sort of divine reset that's coming in. Something new, a new beginning, an establishing of the self, an I am. What's first? Who's first? First in line. What's this something great that's growing from the gravel? We're going to experience this all very differently and individualistically. For our greatest and highest good. The something great is you. First thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is your relationship to your emotions. I feel like you are going to be getting more masterful in your emotional impulse and regulation. You're going to be, the something great is your artistry. The something great is of value. The something great is something that only you have, only will be yours. Something that makes you distinctive. It's in the realm of your artistry. It's in the realm of your emotions. It's in the realm of your spirituality. Especially if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your big three. There is something that's coming out of your artistry. There's something that's coming out of your sadness. There's something coming out of your willingness to emote. There's something that's coming out of your sensitivity. Something that's coming out of the sensitive parts of you. You being more fluid, you tapping deeper into your feminine energy, your creative, your artistic and spiritual side. It's going to generate different habits. The something great is something real. It may involve somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, but there is some sort of breaking out of the old mindset, breaking out of the old perspective, breaking out of the old, especially around business and your physical body. It's like breaking out of the old mindset around like how you look, what you put in your body, what makes you feel good, what gives you more energy, your relationship to your nutritional input. I feel like also the something great is like good news that's coming in, something of value that's coming in, some kind of like new financial business, some new hobby. It may be a new friend with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. But this something great that's growing is the death of victim mentality. You feeling like you can't do it. You being stuck in the old ways, stuck in outdated or like irrelevant kind of mindsets in some sort of way. Please continue. What's this something great that's coming in? Well, actually, I want to break it down. What's this something great in business that's coming in? And then I'll clarify these in the plunge over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, we clarify every card, dive deeper into it. I'm building an ethical cult. Either you down for the ride or you're not. Anyway, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Y'all, please like the video. Also, you here, right? You watching it? Like the video. Thank you. For free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website to schedule with me, my website, JustJEverything.com. Feel free to book. All the links are in the description box below, though, so you know what to do. So there's something great growing out of the gravel in regards to love. Let's just get to it. I know some of you want to talk about it. So in regards to love, let's get the word. What is this something great that's growing from nothing in regards to love? The Queen of Wands and the Devil with the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I do feel like when it comes to love, those of you, whoever is the fiery one, whoever is maybe has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Capricorn or Aquarius placements, whichever one is more extroverted in some sort of way, I feel like you got a lot of darkness that you've got to face, fears around control and being controlling and possession and being possessed. Like, it's interesting. Esther Perel said something earlier in a video I was watching. She was like, in every relationship, there's someone that's afraid of losing the love of the other person. And there's another person that's more afraid of losing themselves. And so I feel like in some sort of way, when it comes to love, are you afraid of losing yourself in this relationship? Or are you afraid of losing the other person? I feel like there's a lot of your own personal fears and your own personal shadows that these opportunities to look at yourself are the great things that are coming up. The things that are coming up in love may involve someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus or Virgo placements. I feel like there's something about like someone that's strong and stable and established, and someone that's very fiery and charismatic. And the something great is this opportunity to just see what has a hold on you. The opportunity is like to figure out what your true attachment style is, what you truly want, what standards you truly are accepting. This may be also like this. I'm asking about romantic love, but I just feel like there's also like you're learning by way of other people, or this may not resonate for you personally, but it may be someone in your life that you're inspired by, or you're learning lessons by way of other people's mistakes, or learning lessons by way of other people's hard-headedness in some sort of way. But I feel like the greatness that comes in regards to love comes by way of facing fears, by way of facing darkness, by way of facing, are we attached to each other, or are we connected to each other? Are we building an attachment, or are we building a connection? And what do you want? What do you prefer? I feel like your relationship to your senses is changing. There's something that's great that's coming in. It's like, I feel like there's a healthy balance in a relationship. There's also a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of sexual tension. There's something that binds you and this person together. And it just, y'all just need to make sure you ain't bound by fear, or not bound by trauma, or not bound by, I was having a conversation earlier, ambiguous security or a false sense of security. Greatness comes from understanding there is no healthy we without a healthy me. The greatness in love comes from understanding there is no healthy interdependence without healthy independence. And the Queen of Wands is attractive and popular and charismatic and, you know, like flirty and fun and charming. And there could just be stuff with like charisma, or making sure you're not comparing yourself to people, or other people could be comparing themselves to you in some sort of way. But I feel like the only person you need to be competing against is who you were yesterday. All right, in business, what's this something great that's growing out of the gravel? Interesting. I would have thought that this would come from love. In business, there's something great is like partnerships. Some of you are meeting people who you're going to do great business partnerships with. I feel like what's the greatness coming out of the gravel for in regards to business has a lot to do with courage, passion. I also feel like there's something about like you're passionate about something, you're pursuing it, and in your pursuit, you're going to meet somebody else that's very passionate about said business or the same thing, and it's like the merging of the passions happens, or there is some kind of expansion that, or yeah, there's an entwining. I feel like my ideas and my greatness in this area and your strengths in this area make something very sound. I feel like when it comes to business, a lot of you are needing to be moving towards like passion-based work that makes you feel good, work that like you feel accomplished at the end of the day, work that puts you in a position of feeling like proud of yourself, work that reinvigorates you. I feel like some of you have lost the zest for what you're doing in some sort of way. Some of us have lost the zest, because if it's not me, it's you. If it's not you, it's me. You know, and some of us have lost the zest for what we're doing. And there could be just someone that is very excited or invigorated, or someone that's pursuing their goal, their dream. And I feel like don't let yourself be envious of this person. Absorb that energy, like sponge up that excitement. It's time to create a life that you're really excited to live all the time. And it's like the greatness that comes from business is like I feel like you going for it. You just going for the thing is going to put you in a position where some of you like meet a soulmate, some of you meet a partner, some of you like solidify a relationship, some of you get engaged, get married, some of you meet people that are just very like you're connected, deep, profound connections. Equal, reciprocal connections and relationships come when you start to really pursue a purpose-driven life. What about in health? What's the greatness growing up in regards to health? Nice. I feel like, and when it comes to your health, you start to understand the psyche-body connection way more than you did before. There's something here about like getting out of, making sure that you're not carrying resentment, that you're not carrying bitterness in your body, that you're saying what needs to be said, saying shit with your chest, mean what you say. There may be somebody very masterful in fitness and health I feel like paying attention or listening to the guidance and the routines of people that are very masterful or healthier than you are in some sort of way. It just feels really important to do your part to acquire information. Do your part to, like, peel the layers back behind diagnoses and to start, like, observing and documenting habits and getting more interactive, getting more militant about your health, about your routines, what you consume. But it's not just the food you eat, it's the music that you listen to, the people that you talk to. Yeah, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. There's something here about what's this empire that you're trying to build? What are you trying to build? Who are you? What are you ready to do about it? And can you create a plan and stick to it? What's going on with the long game? And you spending more time thinking about the long game is going to put you in a position where, it's going to put you in a position where you're properly paired with the people who can lead you to the things that are going to get you the empire. Damn. Because it's due unto you. And the divine is done with you being confused about things. It's like you don't need to be confused. You need to get still and listen and observe yourself and the gifts that you have, the talents and skills that you possess. And you can really on your own make yourself into truly something when maybe you thought you were nothing at one point. I just feel like there's a big observation here of, like, your habits and your time and what you're doing on a consistent basis. What needs to be switched up? What needs to be outsourced? What needs to be laid to rest? What do you need to be done with? What's taking up too much time? And you being only logic-based about it has gotta, it's a disservice at this point. Your intuition, your connection to spirit has grown and developed enough to the point where I feel like you've been, if you get still enough, you'll be given the seeds and the preferred planting time. You'll be given the concept of, like, what it is that you need to do and when you need to do it. You'll feel the energy of when to act. And it has just so much to do with our habits and how we're managing our time. How we're managing our time and how we're viewing and valuing ourselves in our time. It's like you want to do all these things, you want to have these experiences, you want to live this life, make yourself uncomfortable now so that you can create the life that you want to live and that you aren't shrouded with regret and having to work the rest of your life. I'll see you over on Patreon. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.